So what is up, everybody? Brian D for 3 here. And before I start talking about part 3, I actually need clips for parts 4 and parts 5. So I'll be on the park tomorrow at about 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So I'll be at Sunset Beach. If you want your chance to be featured in one of these videos, then find me on the park. I'll be there 3-on-3. And yeah, that's it. Catch you guys later. Peace. So now let's talk about MyCAREER mode a little bit. I didn't really get to play a whole lot of MyCAREER. I'm not even at the All-Star break in my second season, so I barely got past the playoffs. I may have played like 16 games or something like that, but yeah. But there's some things that I want to see. So first off, be able to choose your signature before the first gameplay, because who wants to have crossover 1, jump shot 1, base 1 in the first game that you play? Nobody. So I just don't understand why you wouldn't be able to customize your signature before any kind of gameplay, you know? Second thing, be able to actually choose your shot form and shot base separately, because this gives players a lot more options. Maybe they want to shoot like how they shoot in real life. It gives them more customization. I don't know why you would remove that option from the game. Excuse me. But next thing, I'm sure they've been getting this ever since MyPlayer started. Be able to have retro jerseys in 2K, MyPlayer occasionally, and I'd say make retro games key games. If they do it, if you're not allowed to choose them yourself and they have designated days for retro jerseys, then make those key games, because, I don't know, it just gives fans excitement if you have a big game in a retro jersey. It brings back nostalgia for fans. So that's why I say make that a key game. Here's more about player loyalty rewards. Maybe give VC to players who have a game save of 2K15 on 2K16. Another thing I want to see, they're probably not going to be able to add this in 2K16, but they should add this definitely in the future. Have another offline MyPlayer mode, and have it have street ball and one-on-one elements. So basically what I'm picturing, in NBA 2K6 and NBA 2K7, they had a mode called 24/7. Now, there's some gameplay of this on YouTube. You could search NBA 2K7 24/7 mode, and it was so sick. Like, you played a number of NBA players one-on-one, and they had street ball moves in the game, and, it was kind of cool. It was fun, and I just think that's another way that you can expand the MyPlayer mode. Have you play some of your favorite NBA players one-on-one on the blacktop, and be able to earn some unlockable items that I talked about earlier. So that'd be cool. Next thing, I've edited a lot of players, and I've noticed a few things. So make all ball handling packages available for you to use in-game, because if you've ever looked at Kyrie Irving in the edit player menu, his signature size up is like a My Park size up, and no my player is going to be able to have that size up. Because what I do for my player is I look at the best ball handlers in the league to kind of decide who's crossover I want, who's behind the back move I want. So Kyrie Irving is one of the best ball handlers in the NBA. Maybe I want his signature size up, but I can't even do that because 2K, they put the My Park ball handling package on him, and that's not accessible for everybody. Next thing, this one is coming right at you, NBA 2K MyPlayer cheesers. So, earn attribute bonuses based on the number of minutes your player has played and not on how many games. And this is because they have a glitch. It's not really a glitch, but it's kind of an exploit. So if you foul out of games, it counts as a played game, and you earn attribute bonuses faster. So I say make it based on how many minutes you play total, because the more gameplay that you have, the more dedication you've shown, and the more you've actually earned those attribute bonuses. So yes, I'm coming right at you, my player exploiters, because you are the very reason that crew mode got taken out. Not you specifically, maybe, but, some of the exploiters who made their player heights like, 9'5". They used to have those. They had 20-foot my players on like 2K11. It was ridiculous. So yeah, that's another thing. On my part, get rid of got next, because that's really annoying. Just make it matchmaking. That'd make it a whole lot easier. And even for the park, you know what they should do? Have like a CPU big three. Have like an event for that. So like when if you're in my park and one of your teammates quits, it has the CPU play for you. So if you have a matchmaking 3-on-3 in NBA 2K16, have like an event. Like have a group of 3 CPUs. I don't know. What if it was like LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh? Have that CPU trio kind of randomly matchmake with groups of 3, and if you beat that team, then you get some kind of reward. That'd be really awesome if they did that. So I just think that's another good idea. All right, so one thing I actually forgot to include was a little prediction I'm going to make about NBA Live's Blacktop mode. So I think they're going to have the best online park mode if they go in that direction. And this is because they're responsible for making the NBA Street video games. And if you've played NBA Street Vault 2, Vault 3, any of those games, you know exactly why those games were great. And they were great. And if EA can take any of those elements and put those in NBA Live 16, they're going to blow 2K out of the water with this park mode competition. I always felt like NBA Live did specialty modes better, All-Star Weekend, stuff like that. Their dunk contests were always better than 2K. Remember when 2K's dunk contest was on like the blacktop or whatever? Yeah, NBA Live was 10 times better for that. But anyway, let's get back on topic. All-Star Game. They need to have more casual play in the All-Star Game in MyCAREER. It's like an Olympics match pretty much. Everybody's going all out, and that's not really realistic. Another thing, I think importing player stats from a previous game is a bad idea because I don't think people should start at like a 99. But what I think they should do is carry your actual stats over, like what you got. So if you scored like 1,000 points in NBA 2K15, you should start in 2K16 with 1,000 points so you can get those records. And then the last thing I have, the option to name your rival, because I think that'd be cool if it was personal to you, you could actually name your rival to make that be somebody that you actually know or whatever.